Hello, everybody. We are in Iowa. There are two tornadoes on the ground right now, and we should be seeing them shortly. Tornado warnings going off. We're in Iowa. As always, get the app Highways and Hailstones so you can see where we are. Okay, we are in Iowa. We are in Iowa. Two confirmed tornadoes on the ground. We haven't seen them yet, but we should be seeing them at any second here. So hang tight. As always, get the app Highways and Hailstones. Okay, we can see the base of this storm. We should be seeing tornadoes soon. I am nervous. Hey, can you reach over and just tighten this up? It's just the bottom screws. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I just.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do this. You just there we go. That's fine. I don't need to see the back of it. We're good. I just wanted to shake. Okay. Yeah. Okay, again, we're in Iowa. Confirmed two tornadoes on the ground. We can see the base of the storm. Tornadoes at any second now. So hang tight. As always, get the app Highways and Hailstones. You can see other chasers on this storm. You can see where we are. You can see the storms that we're dealing with.
Okay, don't forget this. Clip your
Yep.
pocket.
Okay, man. See the tornadoes? That's okay. We can. We don't worry about that right now. I appreciate it though. Okay. Tornado signs going off on our phones again. The storm earlier was moving at 100 miles an hour. It has slowed down. I'm not sure if it's current speed. Massive supercell in front of us. You can see that big wall of hail and rain on the screen there.
Corey says he just downloaded the app, staying in touch.
Sick. Hey, how's the sound? How's the picture, you guys? Curious to see how everything's holding up now that we're in Iowa. Okay, so there's the base of the storm. That looks like the remnants of a tornado. Nothing touching down that we can see just yet. Everything you're seeing on the screen is what we're seeing in person here. Being in Iowa, right? We got the rolling hills, we got the trees. It's tougher to see. Not like the plains, not like yesterday in Colorado. And we'll do our best to keep you guys filled in. I got a good friend, Chris Sikorsky here from Sick Pics. He is doing some filming here this week. Got some rad stuff to show you guys after this week here. But our first goal here today is these storms and reporting on these storms. Sorry, I saw the camera flip out of the corner of my eye. That might happen a few times. Doing our best to find a solution for that. There's like 4 or 5 tornado warnings all in front. Get this little wipe for you guys.
Spit shine.
Yeah, that guy was a cop for sure. Does this seem like a good spot to stop?
Come back, check in beside me here. Copy.
Let's go chat with him for a second. Oh, I think we're moving. Sorry.
Hill's coming now.
Yeah. Oh, temperature changing. Fireworks.
Oops, sorry to that.
Okay, we're just repositioning. You guys got to get, if you haven't seen this, get the app, Highways and Hailstones, see our location. We are in front of, it looks like 7 or 8 different tornado warnings. This is a massive system, multi-cellular system moving across Iowa, and it is hauling. Earlier it was going 100 miles an hour. It looks like it's covering nearly the whole state of Iowa. One big line, but lots of tornado warnings inside of it. Woo. All right, we got a quick moment. I gotta tell you who's in the truck with me. Christian, I could tell you, but I'm gonna show you. Do you mind hitting brand for me?
Show, don't tell. That's the best way to do it.
If you scroll down, you'll see who's in the truck. There we go. Click that.
One.
Hey, what's up? My name is Ricky Forbes. I am a professional storm chaser, adventurer, and photographer. This massive supercell is moving to...
All right, what's happening, fam? Chris Sikorsky here, joining the chase. I'm a director of photography, and I am psyched to be capturing some extreme weather here with Ricky. We've teamed up in the past, and I own Sick Pics Productions. We're out of Saskatoon. We're a creative studio.
Felt like it was the right time to step up.
Felt like a good fight.
Shane, that was wild.
It's fantastical, it's beautiful, it's architectural.
There's a warmth to this cold.
A notoriously defiant history.
Where compassion meets innovation.
All right, so that's who's in the truck today. Make sure to go give Chris a follow on Instagram at SickPics, so SIKPICS, at SickPics_photo_video.
Appreciate it, team. It's been a wild ride. This is day 3, and we are 3 for 3.
Yeah, we've got 2 tornadoes. Two tornadoes the first day. Tornado yesterday. There's a tornado on the ground right behind this hill here. We just got a better position. Because these storms are moving so fast and road options are limited, we have to play it safe. Did I click on the comments there? Is there any comments? I was curious if the photo and video is good.
Yeah, just looking for an update on quality here, team. You guys got us. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Is it clear?
Dawn says this is making her drive home a lot more enjoyable.
Nice.
Let's hope everyone stays safe.
So again, we're in Iowa. A bunch of tornado warnings going off. We're right in front of it. It's right behind us, actually, and we're just repositioning here.
Corey says it looks good, sounds good. Every so often there is a little drop off our webcams here, or they end up flipping with the bumps in the road. Something we're working on, but bear with us as we bring the storm to you.
Oh, tornado warnings going off again. Holy smokes. Too many folks. You got the 8K rolling on 360 on top. Love it.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
What do we got? 1 2 3 4 5 systems.
We are right in the thick of it.
5 tornado warnings, rather.
Yeah. Which generally would dictate like 5 different systems sounding those off.
Sure. That wasn't so wrong.
No.
Look over here.
That track record doesn't get much better. 3 for 3. It's been an active week here in Tornado Alley.
There she goes.
Struggling to keep shooting high back there. No, so I'm looking for Speedify. The icon movement is all good. It just looks like it might be cutting out a bit, but there's nothing we can do. Oh,
Like
you know,
the
they pop in.
Infinity, yeah. Where am I looking?
Running a little podcast studio on the fly here. Definitely nervous here, you guys. These are massive, massive, dangerous storms. If you live anywhere in the area, in Des Moines area, south of Des Moines, north of Des Moines, north of Des Moines is already getting rained on, but south of Des Moines and south, you have all these tornado warnings moving length for it looks a couple hundred miles. So about 200 miles south of Des Moines, including Des Moines, is about to get hit, all with tornado warned storms. I can't tell you which ones have rotational tornadoes on the ground. I would have to do a deeper dive. But if you live in those areas, Des Moines or south, within a matter of minutes, you're going to be having this storm coming through. And as always, you want to have an area for shelter in mind. So that'll be heading down into your basement. If you don't have a basement, heading into the smallest room available. So, that might be underneath a set of stairs, in a bathroom, that kind of thing. The smaller the room, the more strength there is to that structure. And if you know anybody who lives in Des Moines, Iowa, or south, 200 miles south, anywhere in that window, definitely give them a phone call, send them a text, and let them know to be weather aware. Gnarly day. Screen is frozen, but just tough internet. What we're going to do? Can you click on this? Sorry, man, I got you doing lots. And what's better now?
Stand out a bit.
Yeah, so if you just search for Speedify, so as they enter in SP. Oh no, that search isn't working for some reason, but search within the Finder. Speedify. Oh. Jeez. Oh, okay. If you go to applications, part of it. Oh, perfect. Opened up. Are both producing or
Secondary, automatic.
Looks like Verizon isn't, hey? Ready?
They're both rolling now, but I mean, Verizon's back to 0.
I might unplug one of them.
Oh my God! Huge snowflake! Yeah. Snowflake tornado right there! Yeah.
Watching the Tornado Watch live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hang out with us in the comments. Ask your questions. We'll do our best to answer. Tell us where you're tuning in from. We'd love to chat with you. We'll do our best to answer any and all questions. If you're curious where we are at, what our location is, check our description. Check the description of this live stream. You will see our Google location. It's a link. It shares our live location. But you can also ask us. We'll do our best to answer.
Okay, we just hooked up another internet source, bonded that in, so you got 2 internet sources feeding you guys, the stream. So you should be hearing us and seeing us better, hopefully. Complete stop. There we go. All right. Okay, so tornado warning storm. As we were turning there, I saw the base. There was nothing currently on the ground on the storm that we are on. But again, there's about 6-7 systems that have tornado warnings on here. All this big line of multi-cellular systems, also called an MCS. You may hear storm chasers say that. So if you want to see where we are, if you want to see what's going on, head to Highways and Hailstones. Head to Highways and Hailstones, whether it's online, highwaysandhailstones.com, or get the app. You can see where we are. You can see what's going on. If you live in the Des Moines area or anywhere south, anywhere 200 miles south of that, you're about to get hit with really hard storms that may have tornadoes in them. For sure, 60, 70, 80 mile an hour winds, if not stronger. Big hail. It's looking like we got some purples and whites, so for sure we're talking golf ball size hail or bigger in some of those storms. So you want to have an area for shelter in mind. So again, if you live in Des Moines, Iowa, or anywhere 200 miles south, have an area for shelter in mind. So we're talking about a basement if you have that. If you don't, getting underneath a set of stairs or into a bathroom. The smaller the room, the more structure it has. If you know anybody who lives in that area, Des Moines or 200 miles south, text them. Give them a phone call. This storm system is heading their way.
Is there a tornado back there? Or no, I can't see. I can only see the side mirror here. There's a funnel cloud.
Ish. This funnel cloud halfway down to the ground. Oh, heads up, you okay? You okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Sorry.
No, we're good.
Okay. Pulling off to get a view of this here.
Like anticipated.
Not seeing them much here.
See if we can see that funnel cloud. Convoy today with some friends. All of us are from Canada. It's pretty cool. Okay. All right, so we're cruising. All right, so it's right behind us. This big line of storms. They're all tornado warned right behind us. We thought we might have seen a funnel coming out of it, and it's just tough to see, right? There's lots of moisture, lots of rain. So we saw for a second here. But earlier these storms were moving about 100 miles an hour. I bet you they're moving about 50, 60 miles an hour right now. And that's the speed limit here, right? So we're going to be forever running ahead of these storms today. They're moving that fast.
Ashley checking in from Minnesota, Mike from Kentucky,
Cool.
Clay from England. We have a whole team with us here along for the ride.
Thank you guys for watching. If you want to support what we do, it's really easy. It's free. Just get the app, Highways and Hailstones, on your phone. Highways and Hailstones, get the app on your phone, and that really helps to support us in doing what we're doing. Plus, if you like watching this, you like storm chasing, watching storm chasing live, you can see other chases there. You can see a live map of what's going on. You can see these storms that we're interacting with and where our positioning is on these storms. And hey, if you got some advice, tell us. You think we're making a mistake? You think we're in the right position? Fire away. Yeah, so I'm just looking out the back mirror for you guys. You aren't missing anything. There's nothing to see out the back right now. It just looks like a big wall of bluish gray.
Graham Dent from Saskatoon.
Ah, cool.
I went to high school with a Graham Dent. Is that you?
Graham, is that you?
It's only been like 15 years. Look at me now.
Hey, you know what we were talking about earlier? Is sayings that we've misunderstood in the past. What was it was ends meet, but we both thought of it differently.
Yeah, I just both messed it up real good. I say, you're grinding away and you're working to make the ends meet the ends of the meat, not the rich cut or the fine cut, but that's all you could afford, even though you're busting your butt, the end of the meat there. But it turns out it's really not MEAT.
No. We're played by ear.
That still works, eh?
Okay, so hang tight. We're underneath a tornado warned storm. There was a confirmed 2 tornadoes on the ground earlier off of this storm that's right on our tail. And it's just tough. Like you can see we're going up and down hilly terrain here, lots of trees. So we got to play it safe. And so we're trying to keep ahead of these storms. They're fast moving. At the same time, we're trying to get a visual. Hey, look it off to your right. Can you see anything back there?
Did have a pop of lightning there at one point. Looks like we have some pretty good precipitation.
Not any lowerings. About 8 p.m. you can kind of see the base. You can see the base of the storm. It's pretty high. No, oh sorry.
Where am I looking? What time is it? When are we?
8 p.m. on your side, like a 4 or 5 p.m. 4 p.m.
Yeah. No, I do see potentially a little bit of that bowling shape there.
Yeah.
It looks like it's potentially rain locked or rain wrapped, so it's hard to get a good look at it. My eye is still training it as I'm just day 3 here, but it definitely has all the makings of some action here as we still have those tornado warnings in effect as we look at the Highways and Hotlines app.
Ooh, there we go. Tornado warnings again, reissued.
Make of the devil.
That is a spooky sound. We haven't heard any tornado sirens yet, though. 3 tornadoes the last few days.
Do you know Chris Walters?
Like
Your
from
old
Europe?
backpacking buddy?
Yeah, for sure.
He's tuning in.
Christopher. It has been years.
Kathy's checking in from Colorado. We kicked things off yesterday in Colorado. Caught some good stuff.
Where's that? Oh, there's down there. That's wild, Chris. Yeah, when I was traveling. What's up?
Oh, he's saying a good one. Hello, Chris here. You want to know
not much. There's nothing to see. Sorry, I'm pulling it back. That's cool, Chris. Thanks for watching, man. Chris, I met Chris when I was backpacking in Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand. Chris is a wild dude. Lots of chasers out here today, it seems like. Looks like we got some safety vehicles up here. We got flashing red lights. Oh wow, huge bull behind us.
Back your way?
Yeah.
Oh
wow,
yeah,
if that drops, that's going to be a wedge tornado.
Whoa.
That is huge. So where are we?
The bathroom on it.
Yeah, we are just south of Des Moines. I would say, looking at the map here, we're about 20 miles, 30 miles south of Des Moines. And there's a massive bull coming out of this storm. Yeah, definitely potential for another large tornado out of this, but nothing. We don't see anything on the ground currently. Are you going to grab this?
Safety.
So if you were else asking, use my phone, yeah. All right, the fire trucks are out up here. So these first responders, these fire trucks, the police cars, they act as as storm spotters. Pardon me. They're all trained in storm spotting. And they are out here reporting on these storms. That's why you often see them out here before the storms get here. Is they are reporting on it for the public. They're also often responsible for sounding the tornado sirens in town. Yeah, if you have a look to your right, then you'll be able to see that bull. man, if it does go down, like it's just rain wrap. So much precipitation. So we got tornado warrant storm that we are just trying to stay in front of. I would say it's moving about 60 miles an hour right now. We are just south of Des Moines. If you're wondering where we are, get the app highways and hailstones. And we got a big bowl coming down. So when we meet a bowl, like we see this supercell, and the supercell is what can create a tornado. And the supercell has a large rotating air mass inside of it called a mesocyclone. This supercell can be 50, 60,000 feet tall on average. And that mesocyclone is spinning up inside that storm. At the bottom, it starts to push down on the cloud base, and that creates a bowl. And so that bowl means that's the bottom of that mesocyclone. So it really indicates to us that this mesocyclone is strong, it's growing, and it's pushing down a bowl that eventually turns into a wall cloud, a rotating wall cloud, then we'll see a tornado out of that. It's not always that flow of steps. Sometimes the tornado just comes out, but that bowl is very indicative of a potential tornado. Wow, it is just a line of storms across Iowa. It is, yeah, it's fully across Iowa and further into Missouri. That's nuts. All right, you're good to go. Let's go. That's awesome.
Erica says, I was being back to back. Kathy said she was out chasing yesterday in Colorado for her first time.
Oh, cool. Kathy, how'd you do in Colorado?
Says she's already hooked and excited to learn more and chase again. What I'm learning 3 days in is that it's just such a science. I'm really impressed by Ricky's experience and expertise, but also some of the team that we're here with. Braden, how do I say his last name? Morzo. Yeah, just an absolute stud when it comes to predicting these storms and putting us in the right spot, the safe spot, and getting the word out there to others to stay safe. He can call for hail, when, where, and it's been deadly accurate so far. Really impressed.
Okay, do we see anything right to the right there? That's where it'd be if there is.
The bowl.
It's disappeared, eh?
Yeah, it's like dissipating. It does look like it's maybe like increased in size, but there's just so much precipitation. It is hard to see.
Yeah, you guys aren't missing anything. Sorry, I know it looks like some of these guys in front, but it's just a big wall of blue beside us. Can it rotate to look out your window, actually? There we go. Oh, that's cool. There, now you're seeing what we're seeing. So right beside us there is a massive tornado warning storm, one of many in this line, this massive system moving across Iowa. Just about to move into Des Moines here, moving about 56 miles an hour. Why does the storm slow down? Well, when that storm starts to grow, it does something we call rooting. The storm starts to essentially develop roots, like you might think like a tree develops roots. And so it starts to kind of plant on the ground. It's just that suction on that ground. And then the storm system will often start to turn a little bit east. If it's traveling northeast, it'll turn even more east. And that's what really tells us that this is a powerful storm with a
Again.
Yeah.
Oh shit, there's this stage. That's what I want to do.
Must have been fire back up. We have all those to get the best of all three. So doing everything.
Oh my God, huge snow pipe!
Yeah.
Snow pipe tornado right there!
Watching the Tornado Watch live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hang out with us in the comments. Ask your questions. We'll do our best to answer. Tell us where you're tuning in from. We'd love to chat with you. We'll do our best to answer any and all questions. If you're curious where we are at, what our location is, check our description. Check the description of this live stream. You will see our Google location. It's a link. It shares our live location. But you can also ask us. We'll do our best to answer. Hey, what's up? My name is Ricky Forbes. I am a professional storm chaser, adventurer, and photographer. This massive supercell is moving to...
All right, what's happening, fam? Chris Sikorsky here, joining the chase. I'm a director of photography, and I'm psyched to be capturing some extreme weather here with Ricky. We've teamed up in the past, and I own Sick Pics Productions. We're out of Saskatoon. We're a creative studio.
Felt like it was the right time to step up.
Felt like a good fight.
Shane, that was wild.
It's fantastical. It's beautiful. It's architectural.
There's a warmth to this cold.
A notoriously defiant history.
Where compassion meets innovation.
All right, the glamorous life on the road. What do we got here?
This is it. We're making a little peanut butter sandwich on the tailgate.
Chef Richard.
This is storm chasing. Dude,
Maybe.
woo!
That is a monster storm.
This thing is going green. What do you think? Sick pics? Roadside Hill.
What do you got with you, Brady? For my whiskey later.
Yeah.
Okay, we are back. Sorry, guys, we lost service with everything. We were really tucked away in a valley with some trees. That we are still on that storm. It is racing after us. We're doing everything we can to stay in front of it. No tornadoes that we have seen so far. There was 2 confirmed tornadoes off of this storm earlier, which just means it's capable of producing again.
Little gnarly back here. Hard to say if it's the intake or. See that?
No, I can't see. Sorry. Can you go settings?
Try the back camera with.
Yeah. And it's just called Eco Camera and then Logitech. Easy peasy, okay. We'll rock that for a little bit. Okay, we're rocking our rear view camera for you. Give you a bit of it. You can see the base of that storm. That's what Chris was just looking at. Next week, I'm going to be installing this rear view camera on my roof. And so you guys will get a much wider view. It won't be blocked by that bed rack. But for now, this is what you get. So these storms are still tornado warned. There's more tornado warnings popping up across the system. It is all across Iowa.
It's like the 4th of July.
Yeah, just
colors,
fireworks.
alerts. Fireworks everywhere.
Say that again.
Taking a self-start here on R35.
Super duper.
Dawn's hoping to explain rooting again.
Oh yeah, cut out there. So rooting is when a supercell, it grows and builds strength, and when it's ready to start getting very close to developing a tornado, it really starts to suck a lot of air off of the surface. And doing so, it plants that storm into that area. It'll slow down, and it often makes a slight right turn. Maybe we'll throw it back on the front. Here's just bringing you guys back to the front window here. And you'll get a view of the storm as we come around these trees. Always thinking about you guys. Nothing. We don't see anything. Big storm.
Past this tree line, you might get a look at it here.
So we are paralleling this tornado warned storm, and we are just dropping south on it to get a better look on the circulation area. But we got to move quick because we're dropping south, but this storm's coming at us 50, 60 miles an hour, and we do not want to get caught inside this tornado warned storm. It would be a very dangerous area. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to report on the storms, not to be part of the storm or another incident.
Come again? To go east on 330. Stand for.
Let's go move this forward. Oh, these are the hills. Feels like Arkansas. Feels like Missouri. Just lots of trees, lots up and down. And while I love storm chasing, Not so much in this terrain. I like the flatlands, like yesterday in Colorado when you can see forever, or Kansas, or Oklahoma, and Texas. That's my kind of storm chasing. This terrain is tough. Can't see.
Stuff it is dirt. And hard. Gravel, I guess. Not too bad.
Oh, the cameras might flip a little bit here as we hit bumps. All right, so that trailer war storm is just behind us. They do it, dude.
You did, man. Stay dry.
Yeah, it's off before this one bridge.
And as always, if you want to know where we are, if you want to know what we're seeing, get the app, Highways and Hailstones. Get that app. You can see where we are. You can see the other chasers chasing the different storms throughout Iowa today. And you can click on their live feeds, get other perspectives. If you like storm chasing, watching storm chasing live, Highways and Hailstones is the best way to do it. And if you are a storm chaser, you need this app. This is the way to share the journey. Get storm reports out super quick. That's pretty exciting. We're rocking one of our biggest audiences yet this year for live streaming. So thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy it. So we're just repositioning here, the storm is, the storm is really speedy, catching up to us. But I want to show you guys a video. It's not released yet, so you can only see it here on this live stream. It's an episode we did a few weeks back. Chris, do you mind hitting brand there?
Absolutely.
Really putting Chris to work here.
That's it.
So it should say like April chase or something. It should be that low.
Last chase, April 24th, April 28th.
Yes, please.
Here we go, buckle up.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
You might get out with your tracks.
Okay, so we're in Oklahoma. We're in the heart of Trade Rally. This is a massive supercell behind us. This is the base of the storm. You can see the structure of that storm, and this is really scary. Like, I have goosebumps. I'm nervous. I know I've been doing this forever, but it's the power of nature. Like, it is absolutely out of control. You feel so small and so insignificant besides something so wild, like Mother Nature at her wildest. This is some of the wildest storms on the planet. So we gotta go?
Let's go.
Okay. All right, so just a minute ago, we crossed the state line into Oklahoma. So we are in the heart of Trader Alley right now. So we're underneath the Trader Watch, and they've listed as a PDS, a particularly dangerous situation. And there's only a few of these a year. And every one of the PDSs I've ever experienced in my life have been really dangerous, really scary moments. You can't help but feel, a knot in your stomach when you read that PDS signature on this. And our storm that we're going after has a Trader warning on it. It's starting to hook up. It's starting to get a tail right there. And so this is us right here. We are about 25 minutes away from intercepting this. And with that Trader warning on it, there could be a train on the ground any second. When we're storm chasing, having data, having a connection with our cell phones is so important because our lives rely on it. Right now, we're underneath the tornado warning zone. We are right beside where the Pennsylvania tornado on the ground right now. It gives us that connection, that extra bar, that extra 2 bars that makes all the difference. It also helps us to get the warnings out to others, to let them know what we're seeing in the, the eye level, ground eye report. That's so important to deliver, and that's what Reboost does for us. I'm a trained storm spotter, professional storm chaser, and there is a wall cloud lowering to the ground quickly, a rotating wall cloud. There could be a tornado just north of Perry.
Okay, I know I've got deputies around kind of watching things, so I'll let them know this information so they can keep an eye on that as well, okay?
Perfect, thank you. We've had an amazing tornado roll out of the sky right in front of us. We've been on it. This is the third tornado of the day. Wild day. Keep an eye on that. It's going to touch down again.
Of course, the Spider-Bot is turning down after we see the storm right there. Like literally 15 miles. High risk, high reward, right?
That's how we do. All right, so that supercell that we've been trailing, it is going off right now. We got some hooting and hollering happening behind me. It's dropping. Lightning bolts taking on this amazing structure. It feels like we're in Jurassic Park right now. We got monsters from outer space dropping thunderbolts like they're gods of thunder. Whoa! Did you get that? Oh my God. Best job on the planet.
Being out here, we're somewhere in Texas right now, and you can see these clouds are just absolutely whipping the lightning coming out.
Pretty cool. There's my phone. Whoa! What is that? A tree broke. So we got out to get some shots of the storm, a fast-moving storm, and so I was supposed to hop out, get a few shots, hop back in. I'm supposed to keep moving. And I hopped out. I lost my phone. Hopped back in, and now we're not going anywhere because that's the expensive phone. So now we're having to ride out with the storm coming over top of us, so we can go look for my phone afterwards. I can tell it's still close to us. I just don't know where it is. So that's what we're doing right now. We're waiting because I lost my phone. Oh, I found it! Found it! It was just sitting right there the whole time. My hand hurts. Oh, I'm soaked. This is my only change of clothes. Well, success. Oh, I'm so tired, man. I feel like a baby. It's only like 7:30, but I'm tired.
It's hard. You get adrenaline packed up, and then it dumps, and then you get adrenaline, and then it dumps.
That's exactly. The adrenaline skyrockets, and your life is on the line, and you're looking everywhere. At any moment, all hell could break loose, and then it dumps, and then it's back on, and then it dumps, and then it's back on, and I guess tiring, man. But it's a lot of fun. We're gonna be chasing tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for joining and your support, and hanging out and talking. It means a lot, and you guys make it fun. And as always, get the Highways and Hailstones. Get the app. Get the app on your phone, your tablet. Highways and Hailstones. You can see our location. You can see the storms that we're engaging with. But yeah, tune in tomorrow. And thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it. Okay, good night, guys. All right, you're back. So that was from storm chasing a few weeks ago.
Cannot wait to see what Christopher here puts together. It's going to be sick.
Should be something. We've had a lot of action the last 3 days over 3-4 states.
Yeah. Tornadoes every day so far. Chris. Nope. Get them on. I've been holding it for so long. In front of our truck, we're streaming. And then do it right. So you might be hearing that radio here going off. We're storm chasing with a rad crew today, an all-Canadian crew, a green Jeep, and a blue truck. And so good friends from back home in Canada, awesome chasers. That's who we're with today. And have you ever seen my video of the tornado last year where there's a green? To the southwest. Southwest. Yeah, I figured. If you've ever seen a video on my social media, the drain around there. These guys. I do actually. If you ever seen a video of last year's tornado, and there's a green Jeep on the road, and it looks like he drives right into the tornado. A lot of people were concerned and are still concerned that the green Jeep never made it out alive, and you see it right in front of us.
Sarah Griffith says major devastation near Kent, Greenfield, Iowa.
Kent, Greenfield, where is that? Sorry, I don't quite know all my geography here. Just adjusting the mic. Okay, everything's looking good. Nothing to see behind, though. All right, party on. Again, if you want to see where we are, get the app, Highways and Hailstones. Longest ski ever. Highways and Hailstones, you can see where we are. You can see the big line of storms we're dealing with. Yeah, no kidding. And we still have an ongoing at least 5 or 6 tornado warnings, it looks like. Connect with that main road. And this, wow, it's just so long here. Yeah, we got it, guys. We're back in business. Holy fuck. Let's check them out. Yes, sir. That wall cloud is massive. That's right. I can't see the wall cloud from where it is. Repeat that? Be in a good position to intercept from here. Just get it clear where we can see it. Okay, so that tornado warning storm is right behind us. We see a large wall cloud. So it's the lowering coming out of the supercell. That's the last indicator you're going to see before a tornado actually comes out. It's really hilly here in Iowa. Lots of trees. So we're just trying to find a better location. And again, if you are in the path of these storms, you're going to want to get to the basement, or you're going to want to get underneath the set of stairs or in the bathroom. Definitely stay away from windows. There's like an urban legend that you want to have your windows open because of the pressure or whatever. No, you want to have your windows closed in case there's flying debris or anything like that. It might give you a level of protection. And there's always a potential for your windows to blow in as well. All right, just going to take a quick photo here.
Here, sorry, I'm gonna get the back camera going for you guys. You can see the storms coming into us right here. Bit rainy, but that is our storm right there.
On the plus side, it looks like they're getting the better shear, so they're separating a little bit. They're not as linear. That's good.
Look at the blue in that storm. Wow.
Yeah, it's coming alive pretty good.
Yeah. All right, let's see how this reverse camera works for you guys. Like us? Not a bad view. Just some raindrops there. Hey, we need some rain next on that. Okay, so that's storm behind us. Oh, it has. Oh, it's still tornado warned. Still tornado warned. There's about 4 tornado warnings left, and they're all the storms around us. And again, if you, as always, if you want to see the storms we're interacting with, if you want to see our position, check out that highways and hailstones.
Tina says thanks for the app info, and that's awesome.
Yeah, Highways and Hailstones is an unreal app. And for those watching, if you enjoy what you're seeing, you could, if you want to support us, it'd be a huge favor if you can download the Highways and Hailstones app on your phone, on your tablet. It's free. It's a super rad app, and it helps us support what we're doing. So download the Highways and Hailstones app. Ooh, we are pushing big views. Now this is for sure the most viewers we have had on any live stream this season. So thank you guys so much.
Friends.
It's because we got Chris here.
That's it. I brought the party.
Yeah. Chris is the good luck charm. Chris is
Me and Graham Dante.
Was it? Did he mention? Is that the Graham?
He didn't respond. But I don't know how many Graham Dents there are in Saskatoon. So, what do you think? Show off the truck? Are we in transit for a bit?
Yeah, sure. Let's check out how Brutus was built. You guys got.
Probably around the same.
Yeah, check out this video, you guys. How we built Brutus is pretty rad.
This thing's an absolute tank, you guys. Check it out. It's got all the bells and whistles, and it has to be one of the biggest, baddest chasing trucks out there. Take a look.
It is going in. If you can't see it, it's just our service stuff. You go show again. If you click show on it. Truck build has begun. We are at Linux Cactus Coatings here, Medicine Hat. It is Monday morning. We're going to be here all week building this truck. And as you can see behind me, it's already begun. This truck is torn apart. We got the box off. We got the bumpers off. We're getting this truck ready to get Linux first. You can see we got the tape going on here. I think it's really cool that we're at Cactus Coatings. Cactus Coatings has built our last 2 chase trucks for us. They're building the 3rd one here. So it's really cool to keep that legacy going. Cannot wait to see how this turns out. Linux is our official truck customization partner, so we're back here getting into the truck. The crew spent the morning sanding down this truck. And I gotta tell you, it's a brand new. This is my first new truck ever. 2022 Ford F-250, beautiful black truck, and they're sitting in there sanding it. I was like, I don't know if we... Didn't seem right. The reason why we're putting on Lennox protective coating is because it saves our lives. It protects us from what's coming at us. You know, we're chasing down these tornadoes, not so much the tornadoes that scares, but what that tornado might throw at us. You know, if that tornado hits a building or a tree, that steel, that wood is flying at us 100, 200 kilometers an hour, hitting our truck. And this has happened. And this Lennox protects us. We come across massive hail. And this Lennox has been there for us. You know, grapefruit, baseball size hail. It does not damage the Lennox at all. Whew. It's hot in there. We are partway through Lennoxing the truck, and that color is looking awesome. So see Chittick has joined us finally. Truck is looking amazing. That orange looks unreal. Next steps, we got to peel the masking off the truck, get building this truck, get customizing it. It's time to get to work. Let's do this. For growing up, this feels like Christmas. We're unwrapping a big present right now.
Really no blueprint for making a tornado truck, right? And this is our third one, and it's years and years in the making, and I feel like this is going to be the ultimate storm chasing truck.
And that's that. Brutus 2.0. 3.0.
2.0.
Okay, so what's the deal? Are we driving home or what's going on?
Are we driving home? No, the storm is right here. I bet you. You can't quite see it. Well, you can see the reverse camera. That's your best view.
That's right. So it's chasing us.
Yeah, so that's a trailer warning storm
chase.
behind us. We got some low-lying clouds there. Nothing quite. It is ominous, but nothing quite of interest yet. But hang tight. We're just getting to a better position so we can really stop and show you. It's just that this thing's moving 56 miles an hour. Like, we're driving the speed limit here, and it is keeping up with us. It's been hours now. It's been 3 hours. We got here at 2 o'clock. It's been 3 hours. And we've been going nonstop. Just gotta shut this for a sec. We'll be right back with you guys. Hold tight. right. Still pretty good view. The rear view camera's holding its weight, hey? Not too bad. A little hungry. How you feeling after that gas station wrap?
Oh, what did I have? Chicken bacon ranch, little club there.
Good choice, bad choice?
It was adequate. Got the job done. But it was a gas station wrap at the end of the day. But I mean, you gotta think, like, what kind of fuel are we burning? Just processing all the information, the radar, and, you know, connecting with our team, and hopefully, you know, capturing as much as possible, operating the live stream. It makes sense that we're ready for, you know, second lunch.
Yeah, second lunch. That's nice house.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, we're getting a bit more space in front of the storm. We're doing our best to find an area here soon to show you this. Let it come towards us. Be a cool time lapse, so I'm going to set up a camera for that. Some cows. We got cows.
Mikhail, I hope I'm saying that right. Checking in from southwest Nova Scotia.
Ooh. I would love to go to Eastern Canada and spend some time touring.
Yeah, I'm quite traveled, but I've actually never been to the Canadian East Coast.
What's your most favorite place you've ever been?
Ooh. Maybe because it's top of mind, but Greece, I think, takes the cake. There's so much history. The food was unbelievable. I hope you like feta cheese, baby, because there's lots of it. And
is the feta cheese different over there?
The serving portion size.
Oh, yeah.
You get your salad and there's a brick.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was something. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's the weathers, it's the views, it's the Aegean Sea, all the different islands, and then the history within Athens, and yeah, you just can't beat it. We loved it.
Greece. I would like to go there. Did you go to Cyprus?
We did not. No, there's like hundreds of Greek islands actually.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't really sure what to expect. I didn't know there was that many, but yeah, hundreds and hundreds, and you know, a couple popular ones, of course. But we made it to Santorini. It's a highlight for many people. But I will say the Saskatchewan sunsets take the cake.
Really? Of all sunsets?
Well, Santorini sunsets, that's like their big thing, hey?
Yeah.
And so we went there and we were just like, huh, this isn't so great. You know, it was like the food was amazing. The company was amazing. The architecture. We learned all about columns. And but no, land of the living skies up north, baby. You have a chance.
Quick pit stop. We're going to get some gas here. And, oh, sorry, dude. Just going to flip this around. We will be back in a moment. Hey, I want to show you guys something. We're going to step out and get gas. We're going to step out to get gas. You guys got to check this out. You have a moment anyway. Chris and I worked on this RV commercial a few years ago.
Yeah, let's get Taco into the mix here.
Yeah, and my little buddy Taco. Check this out and let us know what you think. This RV commercial Chris and I did together. Oh, yeah, you guys scroll back up. Growing up, RVing was everything to my family and I. Endless memories were made on the open road in our old motorhome. all while fueling my sense of exploration, discovery, and adventure. RVing shaped who I am today, and it really kickstarted my life as a storm chaser. Taco and I met through the Little Brothers Big Brothers program, but that was 6 years ago. Now, he's family. Taco hasn't experienced our country like this. Prairies, mountains, waterfalls. I really miss Taco, and lately it's been a challenge to connect. Taco.
Hi, Ricky.
You know those waterfalls you've always been talking about?
Crescent Falls?
Yeah, dude. Pack your bag. Huh?
Couch.
Yeah. This
Microwave.
kitchen.
I love hanging with Ricky and just experiencing new things. Trips like these are just an absolute blast. This is something I'll never forget.
Do you like seafood?
I know this one.
Look over here. Looking at my cards? Quit looking. Can't give you a king. So instead of tornadoes, we're chasing waterfalls, all the way to Crescent Falls in the heart of the Canadian Rockies.
You gotta see these waterfalls to just believe it. They are huge and so loud. Where does that water even come from? It's amazing. It's beautiful. Wild horses, fishing, campfires, and my favorite, beating Ricky at skipping rocks.
How many skips did you get?
5.
You got 5 skips?
Yeah.
I got 6 skips.
No, you didn't.
I did. RVing with Taco has really brought the two of us back together. Out here, we're making memories. My hope is to pass on my love for the outdoors.
This was the trip of a lifetime. It was just awesome.
It meant so much to see him soaking it all in. This trip has really shown Taco and I that life is all about the journey. Live in the moment, stay curious, and explore Canada's epic backyard. All right, so we're just gassing up. Hello. We're just gassing up. We'll be with you shortly here. All right, let's party. So, what'd you guys think of the RV commercial? Chris and his crew did an unreal job filming it. I say we did together, but I was just there. Chris did all the hard work.
You know, I can't believe after all of that, I agreed to jump on the road with you again. No, that was a lot of fun. And cool getting to hang with Taco and get to have those memories with him and take him fishing for his first time and canoeing for his first time.
Yeah.
I know he had been fishing, but canoeing was his first time, right? Yeah.
Hey man, the views on that canoeing, it felt like we were in a postcard.
It was unbelievable. Like turquoise water, you know, like forget Greece. That was just in Alberta, BC.
Yeah.
BC, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. A lot of fun.
can't tell who are cops and who are chasers.
Yeah, they're saying these tricked out, like, old cop cars. Chasers use them to kind of disguise themselves, and people get out of the way and give them priority. And that's, I mean, that's not the worst strategy, you know.
And I think they also
genius, right?
They also do, because like, where else are you going to find a beater car that has been maintained?
Yeah,
I think it makes sense. And lots of times they're souped up in some way, whether it's brakes or suspension. Wow.
Drop in front of that one that's gonna right up in front of us here. Yeah, gain 4.
Gain 4.
Let Andrew know there might be hail involved.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that. We could be approaching some hail.
Yeah, we might have either physics or direct or hook flight.
Ooh, we're gonna be hitting some hail.
So I got the Line-X, baby.
Yes, sir.
Cindy loved the feature, commented on the blue water.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We got someone checking in here.
Cool.
Never been. Got family there. Would love to go sometime.
You have family in North Carolina?
Kirsten side, but yes.
Oh, yeah. I used to know that Petey Pablo song.
What?
It's like a rapper from a few years ago. North Carolina. Nothing? No?
Yeah, no, I missed that one. Tyler says, badass truck. This is an absolute unit.
Thanks.
And he did just see us go through Lacona.
Oh, we just went through Lacona.
Is that where we just were? Is that where we gassed up? I don't know where we are.
I gotta punch into the map, but I did see the Lacona sign recently. Sick.
We were just chatting. There has been like up here 200 mile per hour winds plus in parts of Iowa, and that is getting into that F4, F5 territory, depending on devastation.
That's right. That's how they measure is wind speed and the impact these storms have.
Have you seen much for F5s in your time? 500 tornadoes later?
Never an EF5. You know, we were caught inside the world's largest tornado, and that tornado was over 2.6 miles wide, 4 kilometers wide, but it was just an EF4 because they don't rate on size, they rate on wind speed and damage. We are getting hit with some really heavy winds right now. It's starting to rock the truck. We got heavy rain. For sure, we're going to start getting hit with hail here right away. Ooh, right to left winds. Yeah, it's wild. So in case you missed it, we are storm chasing in Iowa. If you want to know our exact location, get the app, Highways and Hailstones. You can see where we are. And you can see other chases there. You can see the storms. And there are still multiple tornado warnings left in Iowa here. Just having a look at our position. So just off, we are in the middle of a storm, big thunderstorm. But off to our right and off to our left are tornado warned supercells. So we're just positioning for the one south of us, which is to our right. And we'll see what plays out here. Lots of action still to come.
Tyler's asking where we're from. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, you bet. You know, that's a great question. That'd be a good time to do I tune up who's in the truck?
This guy.
This guy.
Hey, what's up? My name is Ricky Forbes. I am a professional storm chaser, adventurer, and photographer. This massive supercell is moving to...
All right, what's happening, fam? Chris Sikorsky here, joining the chase. I'm a director of photography, and I'm psyched to be capturing some extreme weather here with Ricky. We've teamed up in the past, and I own Sick Pics Productions. We're out of Saskatoon. We're a creative studio.
Felt like it was the right time to step up.
Felt like a good fight.
Shane, that was wild.
It's fantastical. It's beautiful. It's architectural.
There's a warmth to this cold.
A notoriously defiant history.
Where compassion meets innovation.
And Sas is in the truck. We're both, sorry, I guess I was watching, I don't know if we said where we're from, but we're both from a place called Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, in Canada. So say that 5 times fast. But Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, it's kind of like right in the middle of Saskatchewan, right in the middle of Canada.
Yeah, in the heart of the prairies. So yeah, a very small snippet of what we do back home at Sick Pics Productions, and this is cool. Our cameras, like for me, our cameras are teleportation devices, right? We can transport, with the beauty of technology and the live stream here, we can transport the viewers to the chase, but then they're also time machines too, right? Capture these moments and tell a story and hopefully, you know, bring us back in time, you know, to these wild chases. So yeah, this is my first time on the road with Ricky in this sense. We've done quite a few other projects together in the past, and yeah, it's been something. Non-stop action. Tomorrow we may have a reset day as these storm cells kind of regain strength and build for Thursday, Friday. But aside from that, it's been pretty hot.
Yeah, it's been an action-packed week. Within 10 minutes of arriving in Tornado Alley just a few days ago, we were on a tornado, then another one, then we had a tornado yesterday, and unreal looking at the storms. And yeah, so we have a day off tomorrow, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we got back-to-back-to-back storms again.
Now we got people tuning in from all over the place. Darren's from Washington State checking in. Where would you say, like, we're through all that, you know, that full Tornado Alley is kind of where we've been covering the last few days here and throughout the duration of your career, but you've been all over the states. Where would you consider the hot spot if you had to pick, you know, 3 states to pit in this time of year? Where's typically the majority of the action?
You know, that's a great question. A couple years ago, I would have told you, like, Oklahoma is give me the first spot, right? Like, that's where the most tornadoes happen. That's where the biggest tornadoes happen. It's really the heart of Tornado Alley. And then the next 2 would be Nebraska and Kansas, typically. But, you know, it was the last 2 years, I didn't really feel that Tornado Alley kind of shifted. Now, we'll see how after this year goes. But, like, last year, all of my work was done in New Mexico and Colorado, so right beside Oklahoma, Nebraska, and Kansas. And so that changed last year. And this year we've been bouncing around everywhere, which is more typical of Tornado Alley rather than just Colorado and New Mexico.
And one of your highlights last year was up north as far as Alberta, Canada.
Yeah, like the tornado of the year happened up in Canada, an EF4. Right? Yeah.
How do you remember all of them?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Guess myself. EF2 is EF4. EF4 tornado that happened up in Alberta, Canada, and it was a monster. I should have a video of that queued up for this. I don't.
Nothing of that one. No. That's okay. There's another spot we can key up here as we do talk about this a little bit. What do you think? We can share.
Wednesday.
Yep.
Can you repeat that?
Chickens on the side of the road.
Chickens on the side of the road. Right? It's definitely chickens.
Chickens.
Yeah. Repeat. I'm live streaming.
Why did the chicken cross the road? There's endless opportunities for a joke here, but I don't think I know. I don't think I know a chicken cross the road joke. You?
No, I don't.
No. Okay, so speaking of experience, we got an old Colorado chase here that we can show you. We got what's it like under a supercell. You know, some insights into why you chase. What do you think? Last chase, even just 2 days ago out of Kansas.
A wild one is go down to like scariest storm chase. We got caught inside the world's largest tornado.
Scariest storm chase. Here we go. Any context here? This one goes back a bit.
Yeah, this is Reno in 2013. If you know anything about storm chasing, you know this tornado. Over 4 kilometers wide, over 2.6 miles wide, the largest tornado ever happened. We were caught inside of it. And we have footage of it, and that's what this is here.
As of right now, we're west of Oklahoma City, more in Norman area, so they're all under the gun today.
Go, 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 go!
It's rotating. Look, you see the rotation to west.
I'm going out of the car. Get out of the car.
At that moment, I would say we were still about 2-3 miles away from it, kind of paralleling it along this road. And all of a sudden, like a nice little finger just dropped right out of that wall cloud, and I started screaming, "Tornado on the ground!"
And then we see these 2 sisters come down there dancing. It's one of the most beautiful things you ever see as a storm chaser. And they combine into one force, which was amazing. It takes a 45-degree turn southeast. And as it came towards us, that's when shit started hitting the fan.
That's huge. We're in the circulation right now. Debris! Debris!
It's coming up. The whole thing's coming up.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What do we do? Keep going, Rick. Keep going. Keep going. Why is this guy stopping?
I knew we had to do something drastic, and that's when I hit the ditch. The ditch I saw was about 5-6 feet deep, as a V shape. I knew no place for a truck, but it's our last resort.
Go, 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 blast it! Go, Ricky. Go, Ricky.
When we jumped out of the gully and finally got out of the path of this tornado, and everything slowed down, it affected me. I was shaking. When I went down the ditch, we hit an approach, and then we landed on the other side of the ditch in that farm.
This is the vehicle that was in front of us going down that road as the tornado came over top of us. I don't know how we made it. I don't know how they met it.
Gary, let me see your phone.
Hey, welcome back. So yeah, that's what I would say is my scariest storm chase I've ever had. World's largest tornado, and you can't watch that without remembering Team Twist X. So that was like the all-time storm chaser. I like to say like the Wayne Gretzky of storm chasing. Tim Samaras very tragically passed away inside that tornado, along with his son Paul Samaras and his teammate Carl Young. So definitely paying respect to those guys when you see that kind of video.
Were there other fatalities with that storm?
There were. I apologize. I don't know the other ones.
Yeah. But they weren't the only ones.
That's right. Yeah, it caught us all a little off guard.
Yeah, that's crazy shit. Just taking a look here myself in the passenger seat. 4 kilometers wide. Yeah, I can't really fathom.
Yeah, no.
It's like your.
As far as you can see.
Yeah, it's like your whole periph almost.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it doesn't stop.
How close you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
It was pretty. It was really hard to fathom. It's just everything was just rotating sideways beside us.
Wild. Let's talk about those earrings.
Oh yeah, there.
That's little baby Richard. 11 years ago.
Yeah, that's my second year starting chasing that up.
We were in Colorado the other day, and gentleman rolls up and the truck, and he recognizes Ricky's rig and pulls over, and he said him and his daughters recently started watching the original Tornado Hunters show, and that they're watched an episode, and then his daughters came back, you know, a couple hours later, and hey, can we watch another one? And yeah, he's just kind of hooked, and so maybe we get some future storm chasers or you know, weather enthusiasts on our hands there in Colorado. So that was a really cool interaction, and yeah, it's kind of wild for me to see. It's like, holy shit, you're a big deal down here.
Yeah, not really, but yeah, no, that was really cool. That kind of stuff means a lot.
Yeah, it was cool. Really cool.
Really cool. Is there a Tornado Hunters trailer in here? I don't know if I have one.
Yeah, let's see. We gotta chase it from the south trailer.
Let's check that out. We got a bit of time here. This is a documentary I did 2 years ago with Mark Bone, and it was covering both my life storm chasing and my life at home and with my family. And yeah, we'll show you the trailer.
Funny enough, I'm actually wearing Mark's hat, which is really wild.
AOD.
AOD is he's built a documentary film education group online. Some really cool stuff. Talented dude. Let's take a look, buddy.
At least 3 people are dead in the south after dozens of tornadoes reported. Senior meteorologist
Storm chasing is not easy. Your whole next year all relies in a few key moments in this season.
30 seconds!
Holy crap.
I just have a hard time trusting your fear factor.
I have 3 kids. You don't think I want to go home?
You know, you walk around and it's almost like, you know, they dropped a bomb or something.
It's a hard road. It's not easy. And physics sucks sometimes. But that's what I'm here for. If you look for the darkness, you're gonna find it.
Some really cool stuff that came out, what, about a year ago?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you want to see that full documentary, it's free to watch. Just go onto YouTube and search for Chase from the South. And I think I have the link off my webpage too, like rickyforbes.com. But yeah, I was really proud of that documentary. Put a lot of effort into it. And it's a bit of a different take than how we would normally film storm chasing. Right, how are things looking on radar?
Couple comments here. Sheena's checked in, says that her daughters or girls love their t-shirts.
That's right, yeah.
And they wear them when they go chasing. Very cool.
Yeah, we ran into Sheena and her family a few weeks ago at a gas station. I forget where, I think, was it Texas? Anyways, we, gave them some shirts. That was cool.
And they were fired up. John says, Ricky, can t-shirts still be ordered?
Don, yes, sorry. I have to set up the shop again. I will be doing that here my next time home in a few days. And I will let you know. You'll be the first to know, Don. Got some new designs coming out.
Viewers checking in from Germany.
Germany.
Dang.
I stopped in Germany like 2 years ago. just as a layover. I was there for
You're going to
to Georgia.
That's right, to Georgia.
So I had my drone with me, a Mavic, not this one. Suddenly, what, $3,000 drone. And I was so pumped to take it to Georgia because we're allowed to use it for skiing in the mountains.
Sure.
And I had it out, and I was just looking at a few things because it was new to me. And I set it down, and I was so tired that I just like got up and left without it.
Oof, like in the airport or what?
Yeah, and so I call the airport, and they, I get a hold of through the language differences and everything that I'm able to find out that they have my drone. They have my drone, and they said they would keep it for 6 months, and if I'm able to come and get it within 6 months, I can have it. I was like, well, can you ship it to me? And I was like, I don't know, like essentially whatever it takes, because it's cheaper than buying another $3,000 drone.
Right.
And they wouldn't ship it. They said the only thing I can do is like come and get it from the Germany airport, but
right.
I wasn't going back to Germany.
Your flight.
It was,
yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot. Tough one. What else we got? Sorry, you were gonna do a little bit of a radar check-in, or just maybe an update. So it does look like we're not in way, no heavy rain or hail at this point. But what do we got on radar here?
You know, because the storms have slowed down a little bit, but they're just off to our left, and they are coming towards us. We get to the right. I think so, eh?
Clear.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Fire trucks out. Police out. Awesome. We're gonna be stopping here. We're gonna get out and get some. You can see the base of the storm from here. It's time for butter sandwich.
We rolled up countryside weddings and events. Beautiful place to to tie
nice
the
view.
knot. Look at this, eh?
Okay, cool.
Doesn't look like there's anything going on today, so no tornadoes crashing the party later.
Okay, we'll be back. Oh, limos. Okay, thank you so much for watching. We're hopping out. We'll see you in a moment. Greenfield that we rolled through today? Greenfield that we rolled through today, coming here. We stopped for gas in Greenfield. Level. That was half hour ago. The town before, yeah. Just we were getting into that, we stopped for gas. Yeah. Here we rolled. All right, we just learned some really
tragic news. A town that we went through today, and we stopped to get gas before we started chasing. Greenfield got hit by a very violent and large tornado, and so far reports are that the whole town is leveled. And I just heard that from the fellas. I don't get these reports as I'm driving. I can't be on social media. Oh man, that is awful. It's just such a weird feeling. It's sad, but it's such a weird feeling to know we were just there.
Yeah, that's almost impossible to believe, to be honest.
Okay, so they just issued new MDS, new mesoscale these storms, and the SPC, the storm. Oh, what is going on here? Oh wow, down power line. Shoot, it's gotta be from the winds earlier. Okay, so anyways, has been issued, and they're saying large and violent tornadoes, called the large and violent tornadoes, are still coming. And so for the storm that we're talking about, it's ahead. If so we're talking like Cedar Rapids, anywhere a little bit north of Cedar Rapids, anywhere below Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The Storm Prediction Center is saying that really massive storms. The massive storms are coming your way. A few of them are tornado warned. I imagine more are going to get tornado warned here soon. And you definitely want to have an area for shelter in mind. Very, very scary day.
There's Greenfield, Nebraska.
Greenfield, Iowa.
Iowa, it is.
All right, so these storms are still moving quite quickly, between 40 to 60 miles an hour. And so it's been an endless day of driving, just trying to stay ahead of these storms and report on these storms.
So it is indeed Greenfield.
Oh, Greenfield, Iowa.
Complete devastation.
Oh my God.
One of the more violent tornadoes of the year. There's a before and after picture. It's pretty gruesome.
That's so scary.
The Weather Channel is reporting at least one dead.
No.
That's Iowa.
What a scary, scary day. And the truth is, it's hard to hear, but there's more to come. But we're out here. We're doing our best to report on these storms. We are storm spotters, getting this information to the National Weather Service. We also called 911, so local authorities, just to double check that they've got the message. But the truth is particularly in these kind of areas, many of the authorities are storm spotters, and they're out here, and that's why we see the lit up fire trucks and the lit up police cars out here sitting watching these storms, because they're storm spotting as well. But there's in the MDS discussion, the mesoscale discussion, MDS, they are saying to expect large and violent tornadoes, potentially long track tornadoes still to come.
This link, I just want to clarify, it is showing the Weather Channel, but it is possible this you know, like this is an unconfirmed report, let's put it that way. Upon clicking on that headline, I'm not seeing a full story here, and there's only the one report. So, yeah, I guess what we know is these storms are really serious and have the potential for devastation for sure. Greenfield is indeed in a lot of trouble. Geez, thoughts to everyone from Greenfield. Population about 2,000.
Is that how big it is?
Carl has commented here. He's reporting that he saw 2 different tornadoes, both massive.
Carl, where did you see those? Like, are you storm chasing? Did you see?
That was the tornado I saw on Reed's feed. It was massive, but there was 2 different tornadoes, both big.
Wow. Yeah, Reed driving the tank. He definitely he gets into those tighter situations.
Yeah, like we're trying to stay ahead of it, fleeing, and Reed's he's pitting in.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's a different style of chasing.
Have you seen the tank? Have you done a tour?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I've ridden in that tank for sure. Hit settings.
Where are we going? Settings.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. There we go.
All right. Let's get that rear view going for you guys. Oh, a little blown out of
yeah. Thursday side. You guys want to keep eyes on the storm in the back? It's a little now because the sky's a little hot, just in terms of our exposure there. Or do you want to see, where we're headed as we follow our Canadian convoy here to hopefully get a better look at what's to come.
Whoa, you can feel that thunder above.
Yeah, big time thunder there, team. I don't know if that's audible, but it is in here.
All right, let's have a look. We're just stopped for some road construction. Man, just can't seem to get ahead of these storms. Oh yeah, that is a cool shot. So how long do I see myself doing this for? I can't imagine doing anything else.
Guys, this lightning show is hands down the best I've ever seen. Check this out. This is it. This is our supercell. It just went tornado warn. We can see circulation on our radar, and we see up in the sky there's movement in the cloud. It kind of looks like a whirlpool. We're at the exact right spot. If there's going to be a tornado, it's going to touch down right in front of us.
It's a little bit of base browser.
Oh my god, huge smoke pipe! Huge smoke pipe tornado!
I love the challenge of seeing something like this and trying to get it in photo and video so I can show you and hopefully impress you. That's the challenge.
All right, we're breaking some records here today. This is the highest viewership I've ever had on a live stream. You guys are watching it here today.
And more fireworks to come by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Check this out, hey. Look at these hawks swirling.
What does it mean? So we got the Storm Prediction Center here in United States is saying that we still have massive storms coming. They're going to have violent, large tornadoes. So we are on it, reporting on it. We got a few tornado warnings showing up below us.
You know, sometimes I wondered outside looking in if or oversold, but just 72 hours here, we've already seen semi-trailers in the ditch, we've seen down lines, and now Greenfield. This is
it's scary. These storms, nothing to reckon with. They are they can be absolutely devastating. And the truth is, we're here to report these storms. But as a photographer, videographer, that we're interested. We're looking for the storms in the middle of an open field where nobody is affected. But these storms, they go wherever.
Yeah, we're not really here to report on devastation. We're more about, looks like we do have some action behind us potentially.
Out the window for
potentially, we got breaks here again too. So I mean that's what news crews are for, right? So, but for us,
we should go back camera.
We're hoping, to report and get some warnings out, switch that around.
Yeah, it's a gnarly view at the back. You can definitely see it. Look at that lowering. Right beside that big wall of rain and hail, we got a lowering coming out of the sky. And it is moving at the same speed that we are.
Rita says she would love to go chase. Any words of wisdom for an enthusiast that's looking to get their feet wet?
Yeah, I always say if you're looking to get chasing, one is there's lots of great tour groups out there. Tom was with us today. That's how he got into it, is he went on our tour first. So going on a tour, and they teach you a lot of skills, and you get to get some experience, which is so important with storm chasing. It's just that, that gut instinct that comes with reading these storms from eyesight. And if it's not a tour, then the next thing I recommend, like many things in life, keep with others. Ask people for input, for advice, and lots of storm chasers are always looking for somebody else to join them in the vehicle. Split gas costs, split hotel costs. So heading onto Twitter and searching the hashtags that revolve around storm chasing, and finding those people, starting that conversation, and teaming up with them is a great way to do it. Because it's very difficult to start on your own, to do it on your own, because there's so many moving parts, right?
Yeah, and you want to be safe. I think it's a big one too. There's a lot of people out here, but But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Getting your toes wet with a tour group.
For sure.
I like that idea.
And you meet other people, maybe meet people on that tour that want to start it with you.
Right. It does seem, and that adds to the camaraderie of the whole thing, right? Because this is a big community, right? You pit in for initiation and a little bit of prep, and everyone's got their rigs and equipment, ready to go, and you're sharing stories, and hey, what kind of storms have you seen this year, and where are you off to, and where are you from, and how'd you get into it? And yeah, I think that's something that I've learned even just after a few days here, is that as with a lot of industries, that community and the camaraderie between your fellow peers is a big driving factor. It kind of tees up another question here, Xander. He's just asking, hey, your Netflix show, Tornado Hunters, there were several of you guys in the truck. Curious what happened to the other mates, if you guys are still in contact, or what the story is there. He says he loved the show.
Yeah, the radio fell. I appreciate Xander. It was a lot of fun filming that Netflix show, Tornado Hunters. If you're not familiar, it's a reality show about storm chasing. And so I've been storm chasing 12 years, and that was the first half of my career storm chasing that we filmed that show. And as the years go on, I've taken on different projects. I've gone out on my own storm chasing, and the other fellas don't storm chase as much anymore. I'm not even sure if they actually are out this year storm chasing. But yeah, that's where that's at. And now I do more project-based storm chasing, joining up with different groups, getting to meet other people. I really enjoy doing it that way, and getting to work with other amazing talents like Chris here. I find that makes storm chasing a lot more fun, getting to mix up who you're doing it with.
Yeah, as I experienced it here for the first time, blown away. I ask a lot of questions. I've been very curious. I keep Ripke on his toes, and thanks for sharing all your knowledge, man. This has been great. Anthony's just asking if we're trying to get ahead of this storm cell.
Yeah, we are trying to get ahead of this storm cell, and it seems nearly impossible right now. It's just off to our right, a massive tornado warning storm. We're about to enter the tornado warning, so you're going to hear our phones going off soon. If you want to know what I'm talking about, I definitely recommend checking out the app Highways Nail Zones. Highways Nail Zones, you can see what Anthony's talking about. You can see our position, and you can see that we're driving, just trying to get ahead of these storms. But it's felt nearly impossible all day long. We're forever trying to get ahead of them. And they're moving so fast, 40, 50, 60 miles an hour. They started off this morning moving 100 miles an hour. And so Anthony, we're trying to get ahead of this storm. So far, we are making little increments ahead. But we want to be ahead of the storm. We don't want to be in the middle of the storm.
What's our temperature sitting out here?
81 degrees.
81, okay, so she's pretty toasty. Mm-hmm. The winds are cool. And so are we in favorable conditions in terms of temperature-wise, and what are we looking for there?
Yeah, so it's warm here because there was a clearing earlier today in the clouds, and the sun has heated up the ground, and that's creating energy in the atmosphere. And so the winds are a bit cooler, and that just makes sense, as the day wears on. It's 5:30 p.m. Those winds are cooler, and sometimes that can mean a less favorable environment for storms, but that's not what we saw last night. We were chasing and
we debated keeping going.
That's for sure. We were a bit nervous where we stopped last night, but the storms were completely covering Nebraska, so we just had no real choice except to keep driving all the way to the morning. So this warm sector is really important for storm convection and for storms to happen. The cool air can sometimes, like I said, indicate that it can sometimes. Storm Prediction Center is telling us that there is still gotta fix that back camera. So not right now. I mean, I have to fix it in the future. I wish we could see more definition of those clouds. Oh,
there was a question earlier asking if you did indeed get the 360 cameras.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I did. The new X4s from Insta360. I'm not affiliated with Insta360. I wish I was, but yeah, rocking Insta360. It was just like a month ago or so. They came out with 8K 360 cameras. And when you're shooting anything, particularly when you're shooting storms, to have that, like I have 4 of them. So I have one on my dash, I have one on the roof, I have one that goes on that stick that I throw out the window, so that we can get shots anywhere, no matter where these storms are. We can get those shots. I should try to grab Tom's footage, like from yesterday and today. You gotta remember that.
I think it's been a couple hours since we took a look at May 19th, so it was a couple days ago in Kansas.
Yeah, check that out.
Yeah, so this is our first day chasing together, and it was a doozy.
Yeah, just 2 days ago.
All right, the glamorous life on the road. What do we got here?
This is it. We're making a little peanut butter sandwich on the tailgate.
Chef Richard.
This is storm chasing. Dude?
Maybe.
Woo!
That is a monster storm.
Sick pics? Unreal. You hear that? It's like 12 ball size hail.
What do you got with you, Brayden?
For my whiskey later.
Yes, that was just 2 days ago. That's Chris's first day storm chasing ever. And we got 2 tornadoes that day.
Kick things off with a knockout punch. I like it.
Okay, so we got this tornado warning storm just off to our right. It's not much to write home about right now. But it's moving into a very favorable environment, and they're saying that this storm could really ramp up to be a very violent and scary storm. So we are here to report on it, and see what happens.
A couple hours ago, there was damage in Greenfield. Just reading the latest here. Yeah, it's not looking good. going Iowa here. Very large tornadoes.
So tragic, so sad.
Kelly's asking, why are there not more storm chasing videos? Like in general, or what do you mean, Kelly? We can fire one up here for you. What do you think, Ricky? Here's a Colorado chase. Thoughts?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay, here's a banger from Colorado. Here we go.
Oh, right there! Tornado on the ground! Yep.
Like where this corner is.
We're good right now.
All right, we are storm chasing. We are on this supercell right here. It's just coming over Denver, Colorado, and it's moving our way, so it's moving east. It's a tornado warned storm. There's two of them side by side. At any point, we could be seeing a tornado on the horizon coming out of that lowering right there.
I can see them bouncing in the grass.
Oh boy. Come on, these can take it.
I think the windshield can't. Lots of spin and rising motion.
Where's our white flag?
Oh, right there! Tornado on the ground! Right behind me, we have a tornado on the ground.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, that was a wild storm last year in Colorado. We were just in Colorado yesterday.
Some further comments regarding Greenfield. I do have Anthony here confirming fatalities, which was what I thought I read earlier, but it's just initial reports cannot confirm anything there ourselves, but
it's super hard to hear.
You know, either way and regardless, yeah, some serious destruction there in Greenfield, and definitely hearts go out to that community. This tornado was ripping by fast. They wouldn't have had
traffic lights here, so we're all together.
You know, they wouldn't have had a lot of warning by the sounds of it, and yeah, she's moving quick. Do we have an updated path at all, Ricky? Like, are we, you know, this storm cell is moving northeast, or what are we?
Yeah, it's
looking
moving
at
northeast. Our tornado sirens were just going off on our phone. This storm is moving northeast, and we were just in front of it. And we want to get it. We're currently directly in the path of this storm, and so we are just moving east to get out beside it to a safer position. So we're just making our way through Oskaloosa, I believe this is called. So if you do live in the Oskaloosa area, within about 10-15 minutes, a tornado warned storm has rotation side of it. There hasn't been a confirmed tornado, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. So if you live in the Oskaloosa area, you'll want to get to cover immediately. So again, there's a basement. You would get to the basement or get to the smallest room in your house. That's going to be a bathroom underneath a set of stairs. Anything in those small rooms, the smaller the room, the more structurally stable it is.
And if Ricky is saying the name of your town wrong, be sure to chirp them in the comments.
Yeah. Oskaloosa.
5 times fast. Here we go. Bet you can't do it.
Oskaloosa.
You started to sound like Arnold for a second. Oskaloosa.
I could do like
the chopper.
I could do like 3 accents, and Arnold's one of them. I'm a cop, you idiot.
It is the bathroom.
That's it's really good.
And we have Arnold Motor Supply Store. Funny enough, that's how you know this whole thing is just a simulation. Those types of coincidences. Winky dinks. KFC, what do you think? Supper time?
I don't really want to stop in front of the store.
We need a food sponsor.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Who do you want?
I don't know. It's got to be readily available. I mean, how many Subways have we seen on the trip?
Yeah.
Right? We graduate from PB.
Wow, look at this downtown core. It's a church. On the left-hand side, you guys, it's a church. That is, how old do you think that is?
Yeah, there's some history here. I mean, geez.
These downtowns,
a couple hundred years.
These small U.S. towns are super interesting.
We don't have the same history up in Canada. Our communities are much younger.
Yeah, we're a young country. Like our province that we're from is only right, it's over 100 years old. It's between 100 to 500 years old. Play it safe.
Brandon's checking in from Iowa.
Oh yeah, where do you live in Iowa, Brandon?
Oh, sorry, excuse me.
Oh,
Ohio.
Much different.
That's not the same. Apologies there, Brandon. It has been a long 3 days chasing, but yeah, checking in from. It looks like there's viewers from all over the states. We have hit, record totals here.
For sure.
In terms of viewership, as we continue to chase this system northeast through Iowa.
Do you mind hitting that for me?
What are you looking at?
This
brand?
Yeah.
Just say brand.
And then scroll up.
Yeah, what do we got?
I need to hit, yeah.
Sponsored?
Yeah.
There we go. Message from our friends.
Yeah, those are the amazing companies that help us to do what we do, get these storm reports out, and bringing this service to you. If you really want to do us a favor, go and download the Highways and Hailstorms app. It's free. It's the #1 storm chasing app out there. You can see our live location. So go and download it. It's free. You'll be doing us a huge favor. Okay, so we are just in front of this tornado warning storm. Our tornado signs, our tornado warnings on our phone were just going off. We don't hear tornado sirens, not yet, but I'm sure they will be going off in this town very soon. very, very scary day here in Iowa, and we're doing our best to report on it. This storm is about 15 minutes, it looks like. 15 minutes from Oskaloosa.
John seconds the food sponsors. I think that's a great idea. It is about that time. But this this storm system is on our heels, moving fast. So no time for noms.
Hey, you know what? A gnarly video you guys got to see? A gnarly video is before last year, the largest tornado I've ever seen in Canada. It was back in 2015, and the video is just it's unreal. You got to see this. Check this out. Yes, that was a Canadian tornado from 2015. That was EF2. An EF2 that was on the ground. It was on the ground for over 2 hours. Another gnarly one, actually, that you should check out is this hail video. This hail video where we got hit with grapefruit-sized hail. One of the scariest experiences I've ever had with hail. And our whole windshield caved right in. By the end, we were getting, as the hailstones were hitting the windshield, glass shards were hitting us in the face.
Dang, there is. So the other day we had golf ball size hail.
Golf ball, the tennis ball.
Yeah, and that was nuts. Sorry, like with my own 2 eyes, we were seeing the golf balls come down. And like, you know, the sound and the impact, and there was pickup trucks and other vehicles with like serious damage on the bodies, and so I can't imagine grapefruit.
Yeah, check this video out. The grapefruit size hail.
Whoa! I don't think it's gonna help. Okay. What? Well, I mean, maybe we should pull over. Can you see?
Just barely. We're almost out of it.
Whoa! I can feel shards hitting me.
Yeah, I felt it hitting my leg.
Oh my god. I got glass all over.
Woo! Good driving, Ricky.
Huge tailpipe tornado right there.
You are watching the Tornado Watch live. Thanks for tuning in. Hang out with us in the comments. Ask your questions. We'll do our best to answer. Tell us where you're tuning in from. We'd love to chat with you. We'll do our best to answer any and all questions. If you're curious where we are at, what our location is, check our description. Check the description of this live stream. You will see our Google locations. A link it shares our live.
Look at that. You can see in the live game, it's just moving so fast. So we're about to get a quarter-size hail. Quarter-size hail coming our way. I just want to see how our stream is looking. Verizon's not. One bar on Verizon. How's AT&T here? AT&T's full bars.
Does it look maybe add a camera? Settings, add camera? What's it? Oh, there we go.
Oh man, breathe. Oh wow. Let's breathe.
Okay. Team, we're in it.
Okay, let's let this storm pass. Oh, this is that tornado warrant storm. We're gonna get about quarter-size hail coming our way here. There's no circulation on the ground, so we're going to pass.
Hey, what's up? My name is Ricky Forbes. I am a professional storm chaser, adventurer, and photographer. This massive supercell is moving to...
All right, what's happening, fam? Chris Sikorsky here, joining the chase. I'm a director of photography, and I am psyched to be capturing some extreme weather here with Ricky. We've teamed up in the past, and I own Sick Pics Productions. We're out of Saskatoon. We're a creative studio.
Felt like it was the right time to step up.
Felt like a good fight.
Shane, that was wild.
It's fantastical. It's beautiful. It's architectural.
There's a warmth to this cold.
A notoriously defiant history.
Where compassion meets innovation.
All right, the glamorous life on the road. What do we got here?
This is it. We're making a little peanut butter sandwich on the tailgate.
Chef Richard.
This is storm chasing. Dude?
Maybe.
Woo! That is a monster storm.
blessed, everybody. All right, let's flip around here.
This thing is going. What do you think? Sick pics? Unreal. You hear that? It's a 12 ball size hail.
What do you got with you, Braden?
For my whiskey later.
So we're just struggling with Wi-Fi there. Do you mind if we throw us back on? We just go percent. Okay, so trade passed over us. We're letting it also keep up with, and we have to start making our way west for storm for 2 days. The tornado potential on these storms, all these storms have really started to line out. Is the tornado potential significantly decreased in the last 20 minutes here? And so we're making a decision to make our way west. But I'm not going to end the stream just yet. We still have other storms of interest. So hang tight. Yeah, we still have other storms that are coming our way. Yeah, that storm is losing its power. Again, thoughts with Greenfield from say so sad. Greenfield, Iowa was tragically hit by a large, violent, scary tornado. And we were through there earlier today. Not when the tornado came through, we fueled up there. And that was a dangerous situation. That's not the kind of tornado that we're after. So scary that we're just seeing the reports on the Weather Channel, Weather Network, and coming out from other news sources. For everybody watching, I have to give you a big shout out. This is by far the largest audience I've ever had watching our live stream, so that's super exciting.
Let's go.
Thank you for your support. If you like what we do, head on over and download the Highways and Hailstones app. If you like what we do, you want to support us, download the Highways and Hailstones app. I promise you won't regret it. The #1 storm chasing app for watching storm chasing, and it's free.
I mean, anyone's using it.
Okay,
out here,
everybody's
all got it.
Yeah. Everybody, all the chasers are live streaming through it.
It seems industry standard if you want to, get into the game or follow along.
For sure.
Yeah, John giving us a bit of a warning there a few minutes ago. A thumb heading toward us. Yeah, I think that's just, is that what we came across there? Is that what we kind of just embraced?
Yeah.
No hooks, you're okay.
Yeah.
But holy hooks, Batman! Massive storm system with hooks all over.
Yeah.
Don
knows what she's talking about.
Yeah. If you look at the rest of that storm, yeah. Dawn is our eyes in the sky here.
Dawn should be in the truck.
I love it.
Dawn, you should be chasing with us.
Barb says, stay safe. That means a lot, Barb, on a day like today.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know, you guys. Chris is killing it on the live stream. I think I'm going to have to steal him from his real job and keep him here.
It's a lot of fun. We're having a good time.
You do podcasting back home, though, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to hit this puddle, you
Here
guys.
we go, yeah.
This is always fun, right?
No pedestrians.
Should we go beside?
Kick it.
Go beside him. Oh, he's turning. It's always fun hitting a puddle, right? Whip around up here.
Yeah, I got a podcast back home, but typically, you know, we're talking about things that I have a general knowledge of, and so out here, it's just staying curious. I think is a big part of it, and being a sponge and trying to contribute to the show here best I can while our driver here navigates these back roads in Iowa.
Okay. All right, folks, we are stopping here to reevaluate our plan. We have to chat with the team that we're rolling with about how we approach our day tomorrow and getting in place for the storms on Thursday.
Just want to make a note here. Carl has just said he's checking in on Reed, and he's done for the day in Greenville. They're looking for the drone now. So, you know, living on the edge, putting up the drone in those big storms, you get some killer footage, but so often the high winds do toss it, and it's, you know, left to be recovered afterwards. So, yeah, crazy shit.
Well, I think this is it, you guys. It feels like we're breaking up or something, but it's not. What? Tornado warning going off?
Maybe we're not going anywhere.
I don't know. I think they just reissued the tornado warning, that's all. Hail is 4 inches big inside this storm.
Ooh.
4 inches big.
That feels like it's approaching baseball. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baseball. Yeah. Dang.
Okay, well, maybe we're not ending the stream. But I got to use the washroom.
And we're back.
Yeah, I'll see you in a bit.
All right, quick reset here, team. We'll see you in a bit.
Maybe throw up a video.
Yeah, what do you guys want to watch? Let's go.
Oh, man. We should do April chase. Just a few weeks ago.
You want to get a longer one rolling, maybe?
About 5 minutes.
Oh, sweet, yeah.
Okay, so we're in Oklahoma. We're in the heart of Trade Rally. This is a massive supercell behind us. This is the base of the storm. You can see the structure of that storm, and this is really scary. Like, I have goosebumps. I'm nervous. I know I've been doing this forever, but it's the power of nature. Like, it is absolutely out of control. You feel so small and so insignificant besides something so wild, like Mother Nature at her wildest. This is some of the wildest storms on the planet. So we gotta go?
Let's go.
Oh. I think you clicked.
How long do I see myself doing this for? I can't.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
You might get out with your tracks.
Okay, so we're in Oklahoma. We're in the heart of Trade Rally. This is a massive supercell behind us. This is the base of the storm. You can see the structure of that storm, and this is really scary. Like, I have goosebumps. I'm nervous. I know I've been doing this forever, but it's the power of nature. Like, it is absolutely out of control. You feel so small and so insignificant besides something so wild, like Mother Nature at her wildest. This is some of the wildest storms on the planet. So we gotta go?
Let's go.
Okay. All right, so just a minute ago, we crossed the state line into Oklahoma. So we are in the heart of Tornado Alley right now. So we're underneath a tornado watch, and they've listed it as a PDS, a particularly dangerous situation. And there's only a few of these a year. And every one of the PDSs I've ever experienced in my life have been really dangerous, really scary moments. You can't help but feel, you know, a knot in your stomach when you read that PDS signature on this. And our storm that we're going after has a tornado warning on it. It's starting to hook up. It's starting to get a tail right there. And so this is us right here. We are about 25 minutes away from intercepting this. And with that tornado warning on it, there could be a tornado on the ground at any second. when we're storm chasing, having data, having a connection with our cell phones is so important because our lives rely on it. Right now, we're underneath the tornado warning zone. We are right beside where the Pennsylvania tornado on the ground right now. It gives us that connection, that extra bar, that extra 2 bars that makes all the difference. It also helps us to get the warnings out to others, to let them know what we're seeing in the, the eye level, ground eye report. That's so important to deliver, and that's what Reboost does for us.
Gary 911, what's the location of your emergency?
I'm a trained storm spotter, professional storm chaser, and there is a wall cloud lowering to the ground quickly, a rotating wall cloud. There could be a tornado just north of Perry.
Okay, I know I've got deputies around, kind of watching things, so I'll let them know this information so they can keep an eye on that as well, okay?
Perfect, thank you. We've had an amazing tornado roll out of the sky right in front of us. We've been on it. This is the 3rd tornado of the day. Wild day. Keep an eye on that. It's going to touch down again.
Of course, the Thunderbot continued down at the BC storm right there. Like literally 15 miles. High risk, high reward, right?
That's how we do. All right, so that supercell that we've been trailing, it is going off right now. We got some hooting and hollering happening behind me. It's dropping, lightning bolts taking on this amazing structure. It feels like we're in Jurassic Park right now. We got monsters from outer space, dropping thunderbolts like they're gods of thunder. Whoa! Did you get them? Oh my God. Best job on the planet.
Being out here, we're somewhere in Texas right now, and you can see these clouds are just absolutely whipping the lightning coming out.
Pretty cool. Where's my phone? Whoa! What is that? A tree broke. So we got out to get some shots of the storm, a fast-moving storm. And so I was supposed to hop out, get a few shots, hop back in, supposed to keep moving. And I hopped out, I lost my phone, hopped back in, and now we're not going anywhere because that's the expensive phone. So now we're having to ride out with the storm coming over top of us so we can go look for my phone afterwards. I can tell it's still close to us, I just don't know where it is. So that's what we're doing right now. We're waiting because I lost my phone. Ow, I found it! Found it! It was just sitting right there the whole time. My hand hurts. Oh, I'm soaked, and this is my only change of clothes. Well, success. I'm so
truck build has begun. We are at Linux Cactus Coatings here in Medicine Hat. It is Monday morning. We're going to be here all week building this truck. And as you can see behind me, it's already begun. This truck is torn apart. We got the box off. We got the bumpers off. We're getting this truck ready to get Linux first. You can see we got the tape going on here. I think it's really cool that we're at Cactus Coatings. Cactus Coatings has built our last 2 chase trucks for us. They're building the 3rd one here. So it's really cool to keep that legacy going. Cannot wait to see how this turns out. Lennox is our official truck customization partner. So we're back here getting into the truck. The crew spent the morning sanding down this truck. And I gotta tell you, it's a brand new. This is my first new truck ever. 2022 Ford F-250, beautiful black truck, and they're sitting in there sanding it. I was like, I don't know if we, didn't seem right. The reason why we're putting on Lennox protective coating is because it saves our lives. It protects us from what's coming at us. You know, when we're chasing down these tornadoes, not so much the tornadoes that scares, but what that tornado might throw at us. You know, if that tornado hits a building or a tree, that steel, that wood is flying at us 100, 200 kilometers an hour, hitting our truck. And this has happened. And this Lennox protects us. We come across massive hail. And this Lennox has been there for us. You know, grapefruit, baseball size hail. It does not damage the Lennox at all. It's hot in there. We are partway through Lennoxing the truck, and that color is looking awesome. So see Chittick has joined us finally. The truck is looking amazing. That orange looks unreal. Next steps, we got to peel the masking off the truck, get building this truck, get customizing it. It's time to get to work. Let's do this. For a grown-up, this feels like Christmas. We're unwrapping a big present right now.
Really no blueprint for making a tornado truck, right? And this is our third one, and it's years and years in the making, and I feel like this is going to be the ultimate storm chasing truck.
So how long do I see myself doing this for? I can't imagine doing anything else. Guys, this lighting show is hands down the best I've ever seen. Check this out. This is it. This is our supercell. It just went tornado warned. We can see circulation on our radar, and we see up in the sky there's movement in the cloud. It kind of looks like a whirlpool. We're at the exact right spot. If there's going to be a tornado, it's going to touch down right in front of us.
Oh my God, huge snowflake! Huge snowflake tornado!
I love the challenge of seeing something like this and trying to get it in photo and video so I can show you and hopefully impress you. That's the challenge.
Downpipe tornado right there.
Watching the Tornado Watch live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hang out with us in the comments. Ask your questions. We'll do our best to answer. Tell us where you're tuning in from. We'd love to chat with you. We'll do our best to answer any and all questions. If you're curious where we are at, what our location is, check our description. Check the description of this live stream. You will see our Google location. It's a link. It shares our live location. But you can also ask us. We'll do our best to answer.
There we go. Okay. So just had a little regroup with everybody, and this you can see Chris. There we go. Oh, it's a little blown out. But I think that's it. Are chasing today. These storms are starting to dissipate, and in 2 days, we're going to be in the Oklahoma, Texas panhandle. That's where we're going to be storm chasing. So we're going to start making our way over there. We have an off group, charge cameras, dumb footage, and have a little down day. And then we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday coming up. So make sure to check back in then. Thank you guys again so much for watching. This was the largest live stream in all my 12 years of storm chasing. Super cool. And thanks for joining us. And yeah, we will see you guys in a couple days.
Stay safe. That was a lot of fun. We'll see you soon.